Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. How you doing, guys? Welcome back to this series about what I'm learning in the course Level Design for Games on CGMA, and this week I'm talking about week 7. So week 7 was about the horror genre. So this is not something that I'm super familiar with. To be honest, I'm not a big consumer of horror games and horror movies, but I kind of took inspiration of books that I like, and also I'm more of a fan of more about weird thriller movies. So I took some inspiration in that. So yeah, so I'll talk about it, and I'll show you the level, show you what I made, and and let's talk about it and find some key takeaways that I learned during this week. I have my chaotic pure F board before I clean it up. Something that I think you need to know is that this week we needed to do a mission pitch. So we needed to do like a PowerPoint or PDF document. So I'm gonna show you that. But yeah, so I started again this week by just doing some mood board and finding some references to find an idea. And when I talk about more weird movies that I like, I talk more about The Green Knight, if you guys have seen it. And also I thought about some pretty creepy stuff like colors out of space. Sorry. I also enjoyed A Quiet Place, so I was like, oh, maybe this could be an interesting thing, and I just found some cool inspiration here and there in other movies. Annihilation also is one kind of I would say weird horror-ish movie that I liked. The book is definitely horror. If you guys have read it, it's a really good book. So so I took inspiration in that, and while thinking about The Green Knight, I was thinking about a scene in The Lord of the Rings that just popped into my head when the hobbits go to Bree, and this made me think about The Witcher and also The Seventh Son, but the book, because I hate the movie. But so I kind of basically just mixed a little bit of everything in that I really liked, and I put it all into my idea. So my idea for this week is that you would play a Witcher in a small deserted village, so it would be probably hunted in medieval time, and you need to help the town get rid of a ghost problem. Why do you do that? Well, because you need a place to eat and sleep. Maybe this town is the only one before you go to somewhere else. It's the only town for a long journey, and you really need to replenish your stamina or something like that. And how? Well, by investigating how to help this ghost leave this place. So this is something that I really like about The Seventh Son and The Witcher. So you can see here some of my references. So I like the idea that maybe it's super foggy and really gloomy and dark, and this is basically a couple of ideas that I put in my story pitch. So let's bring out this pitch, and I'm gonna talk to you about it. Alright, so the idea is the ghost of Merktown. So I'll just read roughly. So after a long journey, Esmond, a Witcher, finally arrives in Merktown. He needs a place to stay for the night and some water to drink for him and his horse, so he can hit the road again. The problem is that Merktown's well has been hunted for a while now, and the people cannot access clean water. The people have been sick for ages, and nobody wants to live there anymore. If Esmond helps the town, he will have all expenses paid at the end. Esmond don't really have a choice. He and his horse are in critical need of rest to continue their journey. So I just put my level mood board in there. So the first thing that you would need to know would be to enter the gates of Merktown. So this is where I found some references from The Lord of the Ring, and I just really remembered this when the hobbits goes to Bree. So I was thinking about a town that would be probably guarded by a gate or of some sort. And so you really need to enter this to enter the town. After that, you need to go to the Black Hole Tavern. And there you will meet, basically it's super easy to find because it's the only lit in place. And then you will talk to the tavern tenant and ask for water, for a bed, and for food. And then the tenant will tell you that, well, basically there is no water in this town since a bit. And they have a ghost problem. And you made a deal with the tenant that, well, if you take care of the ghost, you have all expenses paid. Third beat, the ghost of the well. So this is where you will find the ghost. So Hesman needs to find a well and its ghost. Let's talk to this ghost and see how we can get it out of limbo. The well is not far from the tavern. It's in the middle of the town. It hasn't been used for ages. The Witcher finds a ghost near the well. Her name is Vivian, and she's looking for her head. She remembers being killed here near the well, but she can't find her head in the surroundings. She needs your help to retrieve it. Esmond needs to find the Elder and ask for their help. Maybe they know Vivian's story. So this idea would be that the Elder probably is, well, the eldest person in the village. So maybe they know something that we don't. That nobody does, actually. Then you need to find the Elder. The Elder lives little outside of Merktown. They remember the tragic story of Vivian. She was killed by a cultist. The body has been buried under a great tree. The beheading ritual was done at the Crying Face Cave. The head must be there. So you go there, you talk to the Elder, and then hop onto your journey. Find the Crying Face Cave. You go to the Crying Face Cave, and you need to find a way to enter it. And my idea would be that you need to enter it by climbing your way up to the eye. And this is also, this will be a point of no return. So as you enter the cave, after that you cannot go out of the cave. So you need to find another way back to the village. Number 6, Terrafosa. So this would be a boss fight. I didn't prototype a lot of it in the level, but you can see just at least the arena. So Esmond finds an old ritual place in the cave and find the head, but it's the lair of a giant spider, Terrafosa. The Witcher needs to fight it to get to the head. Number 7, a way back. So after killing the spider, Esmond can find a little corridor through which he can fit by crawling. This place goes back to the village. And number 8, the life of the tree. So back to the village, Esmond finds the tree where Vivian was buried. By putting the head with the body, the Witcher liberates Vivian. She thanks him and go away. He can now go back to the tavern and get a good night of rest and some food and drink. And everybody is super happy. Something different also we needed to do was an intensity chart. So this is my take on it. So this was the first time that I do it. So I just break it all down into all my points of during my quest. So entering more town, finding the tavern, talking to the tenant, find a ghost, find the Elder, enter the Crying Face Cave, fight the boss, pick up the head, find a way out, and save Vivian. So this is kind of the intensity that I think would be interesting for this mission. So let's just see what I did in Unreal, and then we can play this level. Right, we are now in Unreal, so this is all the footprint that my level takes. So here at the beginning here is where you start. So this is my player start here. So this is the town of Merktown. Here you have the area of the Elder. So this is the Elder place. And then here you have the Crying Face Cave. And you can enter the cave. I'm just gonna hide some stuff so you guys can see. And in the cave you have Terrafosa here, the boss fight. And then you have a little path that we cannot see right now because it's hidden under the rocks. But it's just a little path here that you can see. that would be under the ground, and you go here to find your way out, and then you can go again in the town and explore to find the magic tree where Vivian is buried. So this is the idea. For this level I used a lot of sounds, and I think that really enhanced the experience. It was also interesting to work with more darker feeling, and some things that I needed to do that I found really interesting was just playing with the game mode. So I made another game mode with a blueprint character that had a torch instead of nothing, you know, so it just, I had a light attached to it, so that was pretty interesting to make. I made evidently a lot of story beats that are into my level, and also again, this is something that I really love to do, is just making me some assets that I can use as prefab, so this was really cool. And I made a couple of game assets to use, so you have like a, you know, the boss and the skeleton of Vivian, her head, another spider, and the door. So these are all some things that I did. I also used a couple of meshes that I did or that I found on Sketchfab. Sorry for the pop-up. And yeah, so this was all that I used for this, and as I said, a lot of different sounds that I tried to put into my level, and again some materials. So this is basically all the little things that I did. So yeah, so let's play this level. Murktown. They see this place has been haunted for ages. Welcome to Murktown, traveler. What brings you here? I'm a witcher, and I need water, food, and a good night of sleep. A witcher in Murktown? This is Providence. Are you having a creature problem? Yes. Talk to the tavern tenant. Where's the tavern? It's simple. It's the only light in place. There's not much people left, you see. Go on. I'll open the doors for you. Okay, thank you. Go to Black Hole Tavern. Alright. Let's go to Black Hole Tavern. It's here. Talk to the tenant. Hi, I'm Esme. I need water, food, and a place to sleep. Well, I can make sure you get a bed. The food isn't great, but I can do. Water, on the other end, that I can't do. Why? You see, no one goes near the well. It hasn't been used in ages. It's this ghost. She's attacking everyone. A ghost? I'm a witcher. Maybe I can help you. I'll tell you what, witcher. You take care of her ghost problem, and all your expenses are paid. I don't really have a choice. The next town is too far. You'll find a ghost at the town's well. She's always there. Okay, madame. Thank you. Or mister. Or whoever. They don't have any gender. Yep, little bug here. Find a ghost. You must be the ghost. Where are you? Hello, can I help you? You seem to have lost something. I'm looking for my head. Your head? Is that why you're haunting this place? Yes, they took it. And I cannot go away without being whole. I see. Who took it? I don't know. I was already dead. I'm Vivian. Will you help me? Yes, but I need a lead. Maybe the elder know. They were already in this town when I died. They live down there by the water. Okay, so let's go see the elder. This is the elder house. Do you remember Vivian? Oh yes, a gruesome murder. The girl was young. Some weird cultist killed her. Then they brought her body to the cave for a ritual. A beheading ritual, you see. Do you think the head could still be in the cave? Oh yes, it was never found. The body was found at the well, but it's not there anymore. Where is it? Her parents buried her at the base of the tree, in the town. Where can I find this cave? The crying face. Go outside and look to your right. There's a hidden passage near the town exit. Crawl under the rock, behind the trees. Be careful, we don't go there anymore. Monsters have taken this place. So if I look to my right, I can see the crying face cave. I think that I could have add probably a line from the main character. That would have been pretty interesting. So let's find the entrance. Near the town exit, so this must be here. And I see spider webs, so I'm pretty sure it's there. This must be the way to the cave. I hate spiders. This far way up there. So there is a little sound bug here when I do climb there. It's kind of weird. It just the sound stops. Grid. There's no way I can't get back up. I need to find another way out. All right. There's the ritual place. The head must be there. Defeat Terrafosa. This would be a boss fight. Step into the circle to kill it. So the idea is that here would be a boss fight. So I didn't prototype anything, but you could like go here and maybe attack it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you throw your torch or whatever. This is not something that I have thought, but I just thought that maybe the spider can just like throw projectiles or something like that, and you need to hide behind some rocks. And yeah, so this was the idea here. Or maybe you need to just hide behind boxes or something like this. So let's step on it. Boom! It's killed. Let's pick up the head. Let's bring the head back to Vivian's body. Let's get back to the village. Maybe here I could have also just like put a rock or something, and that the character needs to move it. So yeah, so I think this could also be improved here. Let's get back to the village. Spiders. I really hate spiders. And we are back into the village. Let's find this tree and save the village. So it's a magic tree. I tried to incorporate just the blue that would be associated with Vivian. So my idea was that I would put this tree in blue. The only problem is that if you explore a bit, you know, when you do, because now I know the quest, so I didn't explore. But if you explore, you kind of break my quest. But hey, I'm still learning. Put Vivian to rest. Move closer to give the head back to Vivian. so we have finished the quest. So this was my level, and yeah. So let's talk about the key takeaways. Yeah, so key takeaways for this level. I think that overall I did an okay job. I think that the mood was great, and I think that the mission was interesting. But the only thing that as I said, was that if you explore, you kind of just break the mission. So I think this is something that I need to improve, to just have the really, ways that that I can either do in blueprints or in my level, that if you do a certain task, that for example you needed to have the Vivian's head, to activate her body, and things like that. So so this is something that I still need to investigate to be able to put it into my levels. I think that but I think that I have a couple of interesting things there, but this is, I think, the main thing that I would like to improve. And it was really fun to play with adding like the torch and adding the light to the head of the character, so you could just like light yourself. And also playing with the NPCs. I think that I kind of rushed the writing a bit. I did it like just before finishing my project, so this is the writing of the dialogues is not good. So this is something that I definitely could improve, but I mean, if I was to work with a team, this wouldn't be my job. So I think that that's it would just be better, with a writer. But yeah, so this is something that I think I could improve to just like have a more interesting way of telling the story. And maybe I could record myself and do the voices of the characters or something like that. So this would be interesting, because I think that right now, because I just put it all in the NPC character, it was hard to see when it was your character speaking or when it was the NPC speaking. But yeah, so basically that was what I did for this week. I think it's not super horrifying, but it has a gloomy feel. So it's not a nailed it, but it's not a complete no. So I think it's not bad. But the main focus was definitely the narrative and the mission pitch. So I think that this is something that I did well. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will also put a blog post as always, and a non-commentary playthrough, so you can go see that either on my website or on our ArtStation. I'll put the link on YouTube so you can find it. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little video about week 7 of Devin Bozang for Games. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I'll see you for another video. And yeah, have a good day. And don't forget to make games and play games. Bye!